Nabau lived a couple, the husband named Sabu and his wife Nomi, together with their four children, all of whom had grown into young men and women. The family spent their daily lives as farmers. One day, Sabu went alone to his rubber plantation without being accompanied by his wife or children. After spending some time there, he decided to return home. On his way back, he passed through a forest where a river flowed, and he stopped to bathe. As he was about to step into the water, he noticed that the river was swollen and murky. Ignoring this, he entered the river anyway. Suddenly, he heard the roar of rushing water from upstream. Alarmed, Sabu hurried out of the river and stood on the bridge, glancing down to see what was happening. To his shock, from beneath the water emerged a strange creature unlike anything he had ever seen before. The creature had skin like a serpent, a long beard, and five holes on its face. Startled, Sabu lost his balance and fell onto a creature's body, causing him to lose consciousness. When he awoke, he found himself lying on the river bank. The creature he had seen earlier had now turned into a stone. Though not yet fully hardened, it was still soft. On its surface was the imprint of his hand. He decided to take the stone home. When he arrived, he placed it on the fireplace and went to sleep. That night, he told his wife what had happened, and she was deeply shocked. As he slept, Sabu dreamed of a beautiful long-haired maiden weeping. The maiden said her eyes were burning because of the smoke of the fireplace where Sabu had placed the stone. Awakening from his dream, Sabu went to the kitchen to check. The stone was still soft, and indeed, it was oozing water as though it were weeping. Seeing this, he moved the stone outside and leaned it against a pillar of his house, then returned to bed. The next morning, Sabu was shocked to find his wife lying lifeless, her body turned sideways in bed. She had passed away in her cell. Sabu and his children were devastated. At first, he thought she had died from an illness she had long suffered, but in truth, something else lay behind her death. After returning from the funeral, he was surprised to see that from the very pillar where he had placed the stone, a tree had begun to grow. He wondered how such a thing could be possible. When he approached, he saw that the stone had now completely hardened into a solid, pitch black stone. At that moment, he realized there was nothing unnatural about it. That very night, Sabu dreamed once more of the same maiden. She confessed that she had long admired him, watching him each time he passed by the river. Because of her feelings, she had taken the soul of Sabu's wife, so that she alone could be with him. Yet she admitted that within Sabu resided not only his own soul, but another spirit that protected him, preventing her from touching him. Awakening from the dream, Sabu was filled with guilt, realizing that by bringing the stone home, he had caused the loss of his wife. He then entrusted the stone to this eldest child, saying, "This stone I give to you, black and beautiful. It will bring property to your life, but its beauty will fade with my death." Those words were his final message before his child left home to wander abroad. To this day, the stone still exists, though its one jet black color was faded to a brownish shade. The tree that sprouted from the house pillar still stands. It is said that from this tree people often hear songs and cries. Because of this, the village was eventually abandoned, with only a few people occasionally passing by the path near the tree to tend their garden.